Hello everyone, welcome back to my new YouTube channel. I'm Lucy from Bristol Hypopressives and we're back for another day of our summer challenge. So we are going to start off on all fours with the hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and we're just going to start with some cat-cows from the pelvis all the way up through the spine. So we're going to start by inhaling, untuck the pelvis. Lift the chest, lift the head. Exhale, tuck the pelvis first, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale from the pelvis all the way through the spine. And exhaling, pelvis tucks first, and then rippling through the spine, chin to chest last. Inhale, pelvis first, all the way through the spine. Exhale, pelvis tucks under. Really nice. Keep going with this in your own time, with your own breath, really marrying the breath with the movement. Really nice, mindful practice to do. Mobilizing the pelvis, the spine, the pelvic floor muscles. Really nice. And then making this your last one. We're going to sit back onto the heels. We're going to reach the arms up into the air. Left hand takes the right wrist, and we're going to lateral bend over to the side, left hand side. You're going to take a couple of breaths here, really breathing into the ribs of the right side of the ribs. Lovely. And just make sure you haven't flared your ribs. Just restack your ribs over the pelvis as you do that stretch. Really nice, lovely. Coming back up to center, take the other hand, other wrist with the hand, and we're going on the other side. Again, don't overly extend through the spine. Ribs stacked over the pelvis. And we're getting that nice stretch, lengthening in the left-hand side. Really nice. You can really breathe into that side of the ribs. Send the breath there. And then we'll come back to center. Lovely. We're going to set up in our Gaia position. We're going to do Gaia first, and then we're going to come into some Gaia crawling prep. Nice. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, toes are tucked under at the back, heels are drawing towards the back of the mat, elbows are slightly bent. Draw the mat apart with the hands to activate that shoulder girdle. And we're going to inhale all the way around the ribs. And exhaling softly and slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs all the way around. And exhale slowly through the mouth. Inhaling into the ribs. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Pause here, open those ribs. Holding it here for as long as you can. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. Really nice, lovely. Okay, so this time we're going to lift opposite hand to knee off the floor. We're going to hover it off the floor ever so slightly, keeping the shoulders fairly level and the pelvis level. And we're going to exhale as we lift and inhale as we put it back down. We're going to put the hand back down for the apnea, and then we're going to go on the other side. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale into the ribs. On the exhale, lift the right hand, left knee. Inhale the hand down. Exhale, lift the left hand, right knee. Inhale that hand down. Exhale, right hand, left knee. Place it down. Hold the breath out. Open the ribs here. Keep those elbows bent. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. Nice. We're going to go on the other side now. So you're going to exhale to lift up. Inhale when you're ready. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Left hand, right knee. Inhale, place it back down. Exhale slowly through the mouth, right hand, left knee, hovers off the floor. Inhale, place it back down. Exhale slowly through the mouth, other side. Place it back down, hold the breath out, pause, open the ribs. Elbows are bent, drawing the mat apart with your hands. Breathing in whenever you're ready. Nice. We're going to do that with movement now. So we're going to crawl forward as we lift, but you're not going to lift up very much. You're just going to lift up a little bit, and it's almost like this sliding forward with the opposite hand and knee. On the exhale, we're going to end up in this kind of asymmetric position to do our apnea. Nice. So when you're ready, elbows bent, inhaling in position. Exhale slowly through the mouth, right hand, left knee slides forwards, back of the pelvis and shoulders level. Inhale in position. Exhale, other side slides forward. Inhale in position. Exhale slowly through the mouth, other side slides forwards. We're holding our breath out. Pause. Open the ribs here, spread the mat apart with those hands. Holding it here for as long as you can. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. Really nice. We're coming back to the back of our mat again. We're going to go on the other side this time. Nice. So when you're ready, inhaling into the ribs. Exhale, left hand, right knee slides forwards. Inhaling into the ribs. Exhale, right hand, left knee slides forwards. Keep the pelvis and the shoulders level. Inhale. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Other side slides forwards. We're holding our breath out, pausing, and then opening our ribs here. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. Nice. Come to the back of your mat again. Just sit back on your heels, and we're just going to release the wrists off. And then we're going to add in a little bit of progression with that crawling. It's just rotating one way and then the other way. Really nice. Okay, coming down onto the hands and knees again. So we're going to do that again, and there's going to be the option to extend one of the legs back on your apnea. And it's going to be the knee that's furthest forward extends back. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale into the ribs. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Right hand, left knee slides forwards. Inhaling into the ribs. And exhaling slowly through the mouth. Left hand, right knee slides forwards. Inhale into the ribs. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Right hand, left knee slides forwards. You're going to hold the breath out. Pause. Open your ribs here. Option if you want to slide that left leg back. Holding it here for as long as you can. Keep the pelvis nice and level. Breathing in whenever you're ready. Really nice. Let's go on the other side now. So coming back, you can give the wrists a bit of a shake if you need to. And we're setting up again. Okay, great. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale into the ribs. Exhale, left hand, right knee slides forwards. Try and keep that pelvis and the shoulders level. Inhaling into the ribs. And exhale slowly through the mouth. Other side slides forwards. Inhaling into the ribs. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Left hand, right knee slides forwards. We're holding the breath out. Pausing, opening the ribs. That right leg slides back behind you on the apnea. Holding it here for as long as you can. And then breathing in whenever you're ready. Nice. We're going to sit back onto the feet, stretch the arms out in front of you. You're going to bring the right hand off the mat, bring the left hand to join it. Taking a nice stretch into the left hand side of the ribs, really breathing into that left hand side. Nice full breaths into the back of the ribs, really releasing the pelvic floor. Hands can come back to center. Take a couple of breaths here. Hands coming off the left-hand side, right hand joins it on top. Breathing into the right side of the ribs. Really nice, lovely. And then coming back to center. And you can come back up to sitting. And that is our practice complete. Thanks so much for practicing with me. If you could subscribe, like and comment, that would be great. And I will see you soon.